Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So like I said in my previous videos, I will be wearing this outfit and you will see this background for like 4 videos or so, because I'm just filming like back to back. But in today's video, it is all about the eyelashes. I did an eyelash tutorial for you guys. I have one that I did a while ago, which I'll also link, but I just thought it would be easier to just do a new one because I think this is a bit more in depth, and I'm trying to like just do a back to basics series. So this is like a basic makeup step that I think everyone should know, and it's very beginner friendly. I also have an eyelash tutorial on my Instagram. If you don't follow me there, you should. I'll link it right here. And yeah, let's just get into this video. Please don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment what you liked about it, what you'd like to see in this series, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Okay, so these are the lashes that I'm going to be using for today's tutorial. And the very first thing that you want to do when you take when you have a new pair of lashes is size them to your eye, just to see if you need to cut them or not. Most of the times you usually do need to cut the eyelashes because they come very long. So I'm just going to place them. And as you can see, this eyelash is essentially the entire, wow. It's essentially like the same length as my entire eye, which will be very uncomfortable because it will either poke my inner eye or it will like just be dragging at the end, and that's not cute. So you want to cut your lashes. Oh man. So the first thing that you want to do when you have a new pair of lashes is cut them. So as you can see, the eyelashes are kind of like split into, okay, I'm just going to use my forehead as like a backdrop. They're kind of split into sections. So you want to take like this entire section from, yeah, this entire section and cut it off. That way it will place on your eye very comfortably and you won't be poking anything. So I'm just going to cut this entire section right here. And you always want to cut the end of your lashes, not the beginning, because if you cut the beginning of your lash, you'll kind of lose the shape, whereas the end, it will, you can still see like the gradient of the lashes. I personally like using the Duo Lash Glue. I know many people don't like it, but I do. So I'm just going to take this Duo Lash Glue, and this is like the brush on one. So with just like one dip into the brush, into the adhesive, I like to then line the lash band, just the lash band, not the lashes, nothing else, just the lash band. And I like to line it with a very thin layer of glue. And you want the layer to be kind of like the width of the band. So like if the glue is overflowing, then you know you've put too much. And then I like to concentrate, oh man, this is like not even in focus. I like to concentrate a bit more on the outer and the inner corner of the lashes, because that's usually where the lashes tend to lift. But like I said, just a thin layer, that's like the width of the band. So this is how it's looking. So now I'm just going to set this one aside, and it usually takes about 30 seconds to dry. I'm gonna set this one aside. I'm gonna focus on one eye at a time. And while this one's on the side, what I like to do in the meantime is take some mascara. So I'm using my Bad Girl Bang by Benefit, the Huge. And I just like to apply a very thin coat to my top lashes because I'm going to be applying falsies. And what this thin coat does, in my humble opinion, it kind of like holds the eyelash up. It kind of gives it a sturdier base to sit on. And it just works out better, I think. So I just do a thin coat on the top, and then I go heavier on the bottom because I don't apply falsies on the bottom lashes. Okay, and then another eyelash hack is to have a thin layer or a thin like eyeliner. You can either do a wing, you don't have to do a wing, I'm just filming multiple videos at once. So is to have like eyeliner, that way you kind of conceal where, like it's a lot harder to see where the lash is placed once you have eyeliner on. So like it's a very like beginner friendly hack. So now with the eyelash very tacky, you don't want it to be dry because it won't stick, so you just want it to be tacky, and you can see it's like a bit of a darker blue once it gets tacky, and then it will dry completely clear once it's dry. So with the eyelash tacky, you want to have like a mirror placed in front of you, and you want to be able to look down into the mirror. So when you look down into the mirror, you can see where you're placing the eyelash a lot better. So I look down, bring the eyelash from above, and I place the center down first. I also think it's a lot easier to use a pair of tweezers, but some people use their fingers. I can't do that. So once the eyelash is placed down in the middle, you can kind of see where the inner and outer corners are going to like stick, and if it's a bit uncomfortable, you have time to adjust it still, and like move it to the side, which I'm going to right now. And then I stick the outer corner like so, and then I stick the inner corner like so, and that is the eyelash placed. And you want to place it as close to your lash line as possible. That way it's harder for people to tell whether you have falsies. And one of like the biggest compliments to me is when people are like, oh, where did you get your eyelashes done? I'm like, these are strip lashes. They're like, what? So then I push my eyelashes up just to have them like sitting a bit like better, as opposed to just like sticking straight. I like mine to stick upwards. And then I'm just going to do the other eye, and I will be back shortly. Tongue twister, I will be back shortly. Okay, so that is it for today's tutorial. I hope that was beneficial for you guys. Putting on eyelashes is honestly so easy, but all it takes is practice. So make sure you keep practicing and practicing. Because like I've been doing my eyelashes consistently for 4 years, so now I can like do it in my sleep. So make sure that you just keep practicing to be able to do it in like 2 minutes. Honestly, it does not take that long to do your eyelashes. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Like I said, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!